Welcome to Jogby Gaming. I'm Jogby. We're back with some more Fallout 4 builds. I'm here at Coastal Cottage, and I'm going to build a guard post here in a second, but I'm going to patch up some holes here in this house I built on my stream the other day. Now I'm going to take the single pillar from the cement tab and start filling in the gaps all the way around the house. So I do have a little bit of trouble getting this part of the house, so I give up and go fix the other side and then the upstairs. But towards the end of the section of the video, I end up fixing it, and we'll go over it in more detail when I get to it. Now I tried a couple different things, but these pillars seem to work for filling in the detail gaps. They look a little bit but they seem to work. When you're putting in rows of pillar like that, when you start out, you gotta make sure it's straight, because when you get to the end of the line, it'll be crooked. So you gotta make sure it's not only as close to the wall as possible, but straight. See, I messed it up here, and I'll have to. See, I want it to be close, but it's not. I messed up and didn't want to go back here. Alright, now I'm gonna start filling the holes right here. I'm end up gonna making a doorway right here out of cement. Yeah, gonna place it in. Now you fill it in with the single pillars eventually anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to have it straight and be able to fit the door in easily. That looks about good. I'm gonna adjust it a little bit more, so that way it doesn't hit those wooden pillars when I put the door in. And I'm just gonna fill in the gaps. They should clip right in. Yep. I keep falling down the stairs when I'm putting in those pillars. I do it like 3 or 4 times. Okay, you want to make sure and get the upstairs. See, there's a gap right there too. You want to make sure and put. Yeah. See, there's at least a second time. Try to make it so you can't see light. Start filling in the gaps right there. Oh, that's the 3rd time. No, I was gonna try and fit in the barn tab door, but it is just too tall and it wouldn't clip into the house, so I ended up using the wooden door frame from just the straight up wooden tab. It didn't want to clip in though, so what I ended up doing is place it a little further back, put some cement pillars in there, and end up making it. I'll put in something. I don't know, some sort of drawers or something. Make it like a mud room, sort of. Put your shoes in there. Once I finish the door frame, I just finish putting doors on everything. Now, to fix this spot, I don't know if there was something there, or it just wouldn't let me build right here for some reason. I don't know if you'll have trouble with it or not, but what I did is built I built out and around it. Just filled it in as best I could, try to get it as close to the house as possible, and then just take the blocks away that look bad. Now we can get into the actual build, the Coastal Cottage front gate. Now I really like the windmill generators, so I like to incorporate it into a lot of my builds. I'm just gonna build a scaffolding frame to fit 2 windmill generators. I end up making this 2 across, but you can just make it 1 board across here, but I thought I was gonna end up doing 2 gates, but I did not. Now to put the windmill in place, I use 2 of the scaffolding boards. Sometimes you can just place the windmill right onto the frame, but I don't know. I always have trouble with it, and this is I don't know, I never have trouble with this method. I'm gonna place an extra piece of scaffolding right here. Ooh, I'm gonna mess up a little bit, but I'm gonna place a piece of scaffolding right here for what I'm gonna build later on. Now I'm just gonna go through and place these small metal railings from the scaffolding tab. They provide a measure of protection for turrets while still being short enough for them to shoot through. Now I'm gonna go through and place some regular laser turrets, but the heavy laser turret and the missile launchers have the same power requirement. So you can use whatever you want. I'm using the basic ones because I started a new character for build space, but they're just placeholders at this point. You can place whatever you want. You can have 3 missile launchers, or I'm just using the laser turret and searchlight as placeholders. Now I'm going to wire everything together so you're not walking on live wires. You can just wire it right together. We wire one on each side, and then you can wire the turrets through each other. Just use the one terminal right here. I tried to put it on the front, it didn't work. I had to mess up and go back, but you can wire them all together. And it can actually power a few things, believe it or not, those windmill turbines. I mean, 2 of them will give you 6 power. That's like 3 powered turrets, and it looks better for the wasteland aesthetic. Now I'm gonna go through and fill it in with the junk fence because I just like how the front gate looks. I always like the front gate, but you can fill it in with anything. The steel from the warehouse tabs. I even think you can fill it in with the single wall of the rail cars. They have single walls. I think they stack on top. They might. I don't. I was gonna say now I have to go back and check that, but I think they stack on top of each other. You can fill it in with just about anything. I do take the cement pillars and sink the wooden pieces from the fence just a little bit because they just look bad if you don't because they're on a hill. Just a little hint for when you're doing stuff. If you are trying to sink something tall or you put it in the wrong place, you can put the 2 pillars on top of each other and have the same effect as a single pillar. Well, except for one little gap here, which I'm going to fill in with a piece of shack wall from the wood tab. This is pretty much the end of the video. Get a good look at it. Alright, there we go. That's the end of the video. If you like what you saw, remember to like and subscribe to Jogby Gaming. Have a nice day.